Well, the previous video just went off, but it was an opportune moment. I've now switched the lights up in the railway room and switch all the lights in the LED lights. I don't know what you make of this. It's very rough and ready. The only outstanding thing I've got to do is, obviously, I put interiors in, is to put some windows in made of perspex, which are thin perspex, which obviously with this lockdown I can't buy at the moment. That's a red thing too. So planes don't crash in it. I do actually have a 76 or 76 scale Hawker Hunter flying over, but it's been disconnected at the moment. Right, so that's the Tackley Holt lit up, and one of those isn't working. Oh dear. Right, so one light I might have broken in fixing this up. So we come round, colour light signals. This is a sequence of them wired together, so when that changes to red, the previous one here changes to amber. And that isn't on either, so oh dear me. But you can see there's one over there which I can control by a switch. That's controlled by a rotary switch. The goods yard, the amber and red in front is the goods warehouse. When the point changes for the two roads, the colour lights change, and that tells you which point you've selected. This is somewhere in the fiddle yard. There's three levels here. Yes, some of these aren't working. There must be a break in the connection somewhere. Right, we've got the lights on now. This is the CCTV of the picture to enable me to see what's happening behind the main back scene. That is behind there. You'll see that you'll see the camera. Where is it? Oh yeah, sorry. That's the camera down there. No, it's not. That's the camera there. That's the camera. Right, that's giving you this view on this little CCTV. The control systems on this are DC to the extreme. This is the branch power unit. That's one of the three controllers. This is the main power unit with section switches. These are the point solenoid switches, which are mainly PECO surface mounted. This is the overflow section. It's full cab control. This is the homemade fourth power supply for the fourth controller, all four controllers are Gauge Master handheld, Gauge Master inertia. So you have to be careful with cordless motors. This is the control board, which is actually full of cable, so you can switch between controllers. Blue is this one at the left. Amber is one of the main controllers, red is the other, green is the third controller, and blue is the fourth. And that box there is stuffed full of cable. So the only problem with all this is I have voltage drop. So if you put a voltmeter across here for say, you're probably down to 11.5 volts. But it is sufficient to run things. I could go on all day and I'll probably do some more videos, but so all the stock is there. A lot of the stock is put away. A lot of the stock is put away in boxes. There's masses. There's 5 class 105s in those boxes. So I'll just finish by saying I have to remove the office block and find somewhere to put it. It weighs a ton. I have to move the motorway, which is 8 foot long. I don't know where I'm going to put that. It'll just have to stand up at the other end of this room. And as regards this, that section at the end where you can see that coiled up plastic pipe, so that's sort of here, you can see that join there, just past the past the container of various lubricants. All that comes out. Underneath, this is removable, so I think I can actually go and possibly stand there, and I might try that first if I actually lay all this plywood down to access this thing, to pull all the plasterboards down. And I'll probably, if I find that there's nothing wrong with the roof, and I've spent £90 on stuff for the sealant for the roof, which probably is unnecessary. No water has ever dripped down from this, it's purely condensation. So I'm going to have to rip all this ceiling down, certainly all that bit there, and also over there. I'll probably take, to be honest, I'll probably take all this ceiling out from this beam here right up to the wall, which is back wall, which is actually half the extension. And then if it is just condensation, I'll replace it with hardy backer boards, which I'll just leave in their raw state. They're quite nice to look at. I think I've gone over the top with trying to make this like a part of a house when it's unheated. But it is very good. It's quite cosy in winter, and it's quite, in summer it might be 70 degrees in here and outside, but it still feels cool. That's the heating. It's a 3 kilowatt oil filled electric heater, which doesn't do much for my electric bills, but it certainly is very toasty in winter. And that is a dehumidifier which I bought 6 months ago. Obviously that works extremely well, but is it pulling in damp from outside? I don't know. And if I had that on permanently, 24 hours a day, it'd be pulling moisture out of this. Maybe I should do that, I don't know, but obviously I'm conscious of the cost of the electric. So I'll leave it there, and the next video will be the outside of the shed and the neglected condition there over the last 14 years. Goodbye.